Torah Life Ministries come out of the world. Messiah people seek the truth.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with Torah Life Ministries, and I'm here giving you an update because I did some videos about the Temple of Baal, the Ark of the Temple of Baal. This abomination that was destroyed by ISIS last year is being rebuilt in New York City and London. And apparently it wasn't only me that did this report about this craziness that is taking place. But the enemy is very deceptive in what the enemy does, and now they're saying that has been canceled, and Christians and believers of the Bible or people for righteousness all around the world are cheering in this cancellation of the rebuilding of the Ark of the Temple of Baal. However, we run into a bigger problem and a bigger issue because, as I said, our Creator told us clearly in His Word not to rebuild any pagan idol. Any pagan idol. So before you start celebrating that the Temple of Baal is not being rebuilt, we look at the report and it actually says, because of the big uproar from people, that's the supposed reason why this Temple of Baal is not built. But now instead they are rebuilding, not in New York, but in London. Because originally the Temple of Baal was going to be built in London and New York, but no longer in New York, now just in London. And then later they're going to move it to New York is what they say. But now they are replacing it with this Roman Ark. That was in Syria, in the same area as well where the Temple of Baal was. It was very close to it. It was right there. And now they're rebuilding this Roman Ark in the same area that ISIS destroyed. Folks, yes, we know about the history of the Temple of Baal. But we know about the history of the Roman Ark that is being replaced instead of the Temple of Baal in this scenario here. And whether it's this particular Ark of Triumph, which the Romans built, that's what it's called, it's in Syria, that ISIS destroyed in Palmyra, or if it's any Ark. See, what the Romans did was they came in and they conquered a city, and after they conquered the city, they would build these big statues to show that they were the conqueror of the city. So whoever was the Roman emperor at that time built these arks. And it could be they even have one for Constantine, who completely destroyed anything that Yeshua told us to do and the scriptures told us to do. But all these other emperors were just as bad and even worse. And this is like saying, this is how crazy this is, folks. This is how Saddam Hussein, Iraq, we know everything that happened there. Let's say there was a big statue as a tribute to Saddam Hussein. Let's just say that. And it was destroyed. The Iraqis actually destroyed it. Good for them. But as crazy as this is, I believe this was the enemy's plan all along. And how could the enemy say, well, we're going to build in the city a memorial to a Roman emperor, a copy of it. You know, there would have been a big uproar. So what the enemy decides to do instead says, well, we're going to rebuild a replica of the Temple of Baal. And here comes their uproar. So, okay, we won't do the Temple of Baal, but we'll just do it to this Roman emperor. And people are all fine about it now because it's not the Temple of Baal. No, folks, this is an abomination. So what does Saddam Hussein have to do with this? So let's say this company that's building this in London and New York and now just London decides, well, I'm going to build a statue as a tribute to Saddam Hussein or to Osama bin Laden or any of these murderers, these people that came in with an army and completely destroyed, raped, killed, and destroyed all the people. And you're going to allow something that was built as a memorial to that person be built in your city? And yes, it's a great thing that the Temple of Baal is not going up, that the Ark of the Temple of Baal is not going up. But I believe now that maybe that was never the plan. I believe the plan of the enemy was to just use that to get this up. This ark that was a memorial to a Roman emperor that went in and completely destroyed the city, wiped it out. And how crazy that our Creator will how crazy that people would stand up for this. But the deception of people. Most people were fine with the Temple of Baal. And even Christians are fine with this garbage that's going up now. No, folks, it's all garbage, and none of it should be allowed up. It's not a victory for Christians that the temple of Baal isn't going up. It's not a victory for anybody that believes in the Bible. No, it's an abomination that this idea is even still taking place. Why don't they build a memorial to one of the people in Scripture? Or, why don't they build a memorial to the whole idea of Yeshua dying for us so we could have life? Why don't they do that instead of honoring a memorial that was built to a Roman emperor that people looked as a god? It's just crazy. Just crazy. Well, I wanted to give you an update because I did the report saying about this, and when you don't see the Temple of Baal up, you want to know what's going on. So I'm here to tell you. Temple of Baal is not going up. However, this other garbage is still going up. So you still need to be out there in London and in New York and everywhere praying that this doesn't go up, this doesn't happen, the enemy doesn't get his way. I did a previous video here about the times that are upon us, April 15th to May 1st, ending on May 1st, the most high holy day of the pagan occult system of the year, May 1st. And from the 15th to May 1st, all the tragedies that have happened in the world. We cannot let the enemy get his way, folks. We need to stand up for this. And with prayer, we need to see the original plan of the enemy here. And it wasn't about the Temple of Baal to begin with. It's about Christians and people that believe in the Bible. So relieved the Temple of Baal not going up that they're not in an uproar over this. We need to be in an uproar, and I'm letting you know. So please share this video. It's very important. And thank you for watching, and put your comments or questions below the video.
Come out of the world, oh my people, seek the truth, avoid the evil, learn Yahweh's ways. Torah Life Ministries, come out of the world,